Get ready, folks, to dive into the wildest animal showdowns ever. We're kicking off our countdown of the top 10 times animals got outsmarted, or should I say out-Tusk's-ed, by their opponents. And we're starting big, with a rhino-sized lesson for a hippopotamus that thought it ruled the riverside. Don't let their laid-back vibe fool you. Hippos are known for defending their turf against predators like lions, taking them down when they get too close to home. But this time around, they met their match in some feisty rhinos, teaching us all that even the biggest bullies can fall when they mess with the wrong crew. Alright guys, buckle up. Let's dive into these wild animal clashes, but first, check out this crazy confrontation between a hippo and some rhinos in the Mala Game Reserve. Talk about learning the hard way. Now, moving on, I've got two more intense matchups to share with you. At number 9, we've got a wasp taking on a massive tarantula that's not going down without a fight. You know those spider-killing wasps that sting their prey into paralysis? Yeah, this giant tarantula is doing everything it can to avoid becoming the main course for the wasp's eggs. Get ready for the ultimate underdog story, or should I say underpod. We're shifting gears from the forest floor to the murky waters as we dive into an epic showdown between two of nature's top predators, a tiger and a crocodile. Although our big cat takes home the win, it's clear they didn't make it easy for themselves. Just imagine wrestling with an opponent that can stretch up to 20 feet long and tip the scales at a whopping ton. Buckle up for another jaw-dropping battle. We've got our 7th fight on deck, and this one's got some serious surprises. A tiger faces off against an incredibly powerful reticulated python. You might think the tiger would reign supreme, but these massive pythons have been caught on game cameras, wrapping around tigers almost 20 feet long, squeezing tight with their legendary constriction kills. This ain't just Hollywood magic, folks. Get ready to witness a real-life, heart-stopping showdown. Coming in at number 6 on our epic animal showdown list, Cuggers taking on fearless honey badgers. You're probably familiar with the phrase honey badger, don't care, and trust us. It's about to become crystal clear why those two words perfectly sum up this incredible creature. Honey badgers are notorious for their almost impenetrable skin. They can survive attacks that would be lethal to others, even getting stung to death being one of the few ways to take them down. So when a Cugger decides to mess with a honey badger, it's not just an underdog story. It's a David vs. Goliath tale where size alone may not guarantee victory. Now we've reached the midpoint in our safari showdowns, and we're about to witness a battle between two powerful predators, the cunning lion and the feisty baboon. You might think lions have it in the bag, but these clever baboons pack a punch. Their sharp teeth make them a force to be reckoned with, giving even the kings of the jungle a hard time getting up close and personal. As a result, lions usually avoid tangling with baboons, unless they're in the Great Rift Valley where baboons outnumber all other prey, and lions have no choice but to take on this fearless foe. But hold on, things get even wilder. Imagine if you were in the jungle and stumbled upon a standoff between two epic opponents, a troop of feisty monkeys taking on a colossal king cobra. This isn't just a rare sighting. Local wildlife enthusiasts have managed to capture these intense battles on camera, and trust us, they're jaw-dropping. Now, picture this 18-foot-long serpent, the longest venomous snake on the planet, towering over its adversaries, nearly as tall as you are standing upright. It's no surprise that when king cobras clash with mischievous monkeys, things can get seriously intense. Get ready for some wild animal showdowns. Monkeys know that snakes, like king cobras, are basically their arch nemesis. One wrong move means serious danger, even death. Yet these primates and slithery foes keep crossing paths in their shared habitats. When a curious monkey stumbles upon a sneaky snake, the two clash in a battle of wits and strength. With clever resourcefulness, monkeys use sticks as makeshift spears or beat the snake away from a safe distance, while others throw rocks like projectiles to chase it off. The king cobra might seem unbeatable at first, but these tool-wielding monkeys prove that determination and accuracy can make all the difference. Get ready for round 3, where we put two wildlife powerhouses in an unexpected showdown. Bears, living in the same neck of the woods, might make you think they're BFFs, but in reality, these two can get pretty feisty when their personal space is invaded. Most of these turf wars actually go down because a bear just waking up from hibernation stumbles upon a wolf den and its adorable puppies, prompting the protective pack to take a stand against the hungry intruder. It's not often you see these two go toe-to-toe, but when they do, buckle up for an intense display of claws, teeth, and raw survival instincts. But when it comes to these epic showdowns with African buffaloes, don't count those mighty lions out just yet. These fierce battles often get caught on camera in savannas and grasslands. It's a real David vs. Goliath kind of scene. Surprisingly, lions and buffalo have learned to coexist peacefully most of the time, only resorting to these intense clashes when their young ones are involved or when they feel their territory is being threatened. So, let's dive into what makes this lion vs buffalo fight so unpredictable. It's a clash between brute strength and sharp strategy. But hold up, folks. Think again, buffaloes are not exactly pushovers. They're actually pretty feisty when it comes to defending themselves. When lions attack, the herd gets ready for battle, with around 50 to 100 strong banded together. It's like the Lion King, but instead of Simba taking down Scar, the buffalo mamas and papas work as a team to outsmart the lion, trying to pick off stragglers or take on the big cat solo. Get ready for some wild showdowns. Let's dive into 3 epic battles between predators and their formidable foes. The buffalo isn't an easy opponent, even for lions. Those tough hides, combined with powerful horns, muscle strength, and massive size make them a force to be reckoned with. In fact, lions often find themselves on the losing end of these encounters. Now, let's slither into the Everglades where pythons are taking on another giant, alligators. This clash of titans might seem like a sci-fi movie plot, but it's real and happening in Florida, causing serious damage to local wildlife. Get ready for a wild showdown. Invasive Burmese pythons out of control in Florida's Everglades are taking on their own kind and often emerging victorious after brutal battles lasting up to 5 hours. With an estimated 10,000 to 100,000 slithery strangers roaming free, the Everglades ecosystem is at risk, prompting a bounty to tame the snake population. If you're as hooked on these David vs. Goliath tales as we are, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more unforgettable animal confrontations. The countdown hasn't stopped, folks. We're just getting warmed up. Stay tuned for even more jaw-dropping lists that'll challenge your perspectives and fuel your curiosity.